Good afternoon. It is Thursday the 14th of August. It is just coming up to 1:45, so I've just done a private job. Well, I've done one this morning, I've just done another one, and I've just finished doing a little bit of a top up. So I was going to go home, but I thought I'll go out for a couple of hours because I spoke to another driver and he said it was busy-ish towards Southport there because they have like this big flower show on that's on for like 4 days each year. So apparently it's busy-ish. So yeah, I thought I'd pop down there and see what it's like for an hour or two, see if it's worth staying out. So I thought, yeah, might as well top up a little bit and go and try that at least before going home, because I'm out. If I was at home, I wouldn't get dressed and go out. I couldn't be bothered doing that. But seems I'm out, I might as well call past. So I'll log on now, even though I'm probably about 20-25 minutes away. See if I pick anything up on the way, and I will keep you posted. So, as you can probably tell, I decided to come home. It was probably one of the quietest Uber shifts I think I've ever seen, ever. So crap. So when I came online, I was still kind of like Ormskirk way. So a job came up. It was a bit of a crap job, but I thought, well, it gets me going, it's the first one. It was £9.64, it was a 12-minute job going 4.1 miles, but it took me about 10 minutes to get to them because I wasn't in Ormskirk. So went down, picked them up, dropped them off. It was a cash job as well, which was a bit weird because I got paid £9.62, but it told me to collect £8.07. So I'm assuming Uber then tops my account up with that other like £1, whatever it is. So I'm not too sure, but he gave me £10 cash anyway. And then after that, that was roughly half an hour in, I thought I'll head down to Southport because I was told that it was busy down there, as in a lot of people, not like busy, Uber busy. So I got down there. As I was coming in, I was offered the first job. It was about £9, but it was like 20 odd minutes. It was on like the far side of Southport and they were coming back in. So I thought, I can't be bothered traipsing right through all the traffic to get to the other side. So I left that one. I thought something's going to come up surely. Got into Southport, a little job come up. It was like £3.60. It was going to take like 15 minutes. I thought, well, that's ridiculous. Got into Southport, it was absolutely rammed. So like there's thousands of people there, but the majority of them were all elderly people because they've gone to the flower show. Now I'm not saying elderly people don't use the Uber app, because I've had some customers who were in their 80s and they just downloaded the app just to use it. But yeah, I just think people who have travelled there are, well, they've obviously travelled there in the cars and whatnot, but it was just crap. So I waited around for probably about 20 minutes without moving, and then thought I'll have a little drive around just to make sure, you know, I'm not in some sort of dead spot or something's happening. It even came up at one point, it was all like yellow, a yellow surgy kind of thing. Still nothing, and I felt like I'm bored, so I started driving back towards mine. Another little tiny job come up. It was like £4. It wanted me to drive like 5 minutes through all the rush hour, all the road works, to then drive like 10 or 15 minutes all the way. I thought, it's just, what's the point? It's ridiculous. Like, I don't mind doing them little tiny crummy jobs if it's like a Saturday night, you park there and someone wants picking up because they're going less than a mile away and you're getting like £5 for it. So you think, well, they jump in, they haven't even had a chance to put the seatbelt on, they're getting back out. But no, you know, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon when it's bouncing, there's traffic and there's people everywhere, because it's going to take you forever to do, so it's just not worth it. So I thought, I've had enough, I'm going to start heading back. I was heading out of Southport, and then, in all fairness, one big job, if you could call it that, popped up. It was like £32 XL going from Southport to Birkenhead, which is going to take like an hour and 10, an hour and 15, depending on kind of like what the traffic is. So it depends. Some people might think, well, I don't mind that, you know, it's 32 quid and it's took you in and around an hour to do. I see it as, what's the point in that? Because then you're going to be over in Birkenhead, and then to get back over to this side, you're going to have to pay for the toll bridge yourself. So obviously you need to then take that off your money. And then when you come through, obviously, the tunnel, you're slap bang in Liverpool city centre. where you don't get any jobs, and the jobs you do get are like £3. So I always see them kind of jobs if I'm going to Liverpool, as I need to get there and get most of the way back. So I don't mind doing if it's like £40–50, you know, like an XL job from wherever I am up this end down into Liverpool, because worst case scenario I'm getting £20–25 an hour because it's covering me for the return journey. But going basically to Liverpool city centre, through it, past it, to get to Birkenhead for £32, it's just not worth it, not to me anyway. So I left that, I left it on, and that was it. No other jobs come through, so absolutely crap, just nothing happening whatsoever. But there's thousands of people out, it's crazy. So yeah, I done that whole one job, and I done what, about an hour and 15 minutes. So I got, what did I get? I got £9.62, that's what Uber done, and Uber made £8.07 off that. So yeah, really crap. Yeah, I just can't be bothered doing it. So what have we got? I've got like a private one tonight, and then I've got another private one first thing in the morning at 1 o'clock, and then at 1 at 2:30 tomorrow. So I'll try and do a bit of Uber in between them tomorrow, or maybe after the 2:30 one, and see what it's like. But if not, I'll probably be back out on Saturday. But yeah, I don't know how people are doing it. Not only during the daytime, but during the daytime in the summer holidays, it's absolutely woeful. There's just nothing happening. So I'll catch you on the next one.